guy talking? What's his name? Lodochka?
Not yet, but I've got an idea. It works like a charm on folks like him.
Do whatever it takes. If we go back empty-handed, throw us to the Chimera and shit.
Copy. I'm on it. Stand by.
Literally anywhere.
You killed him, right? That mercenary? What was it? He left to get some water. Said he'd waterboard me until I told him everything.
How did you end up here at Quiet's camp?
After the signal, they all packed up and left. Didn't even bother to check my bunker. So I decided to warn everyone off the island. I needed a powerful radio. I knew Quiet had one.
What did that walk guy want from you?
They were looking for the source of the signal, I guess. But I have no idea who they're working for.
What happened to Noontide?
After you left the island, first, Striders showed up, put together a small team. Dudney, Horse, a few others, and he ordered the rest to defend the island. He said the ward would never forgive him for what he was about to do. But if he didn't, there'd be no more Noontide. So they left. And then there was the signal, and I can't get there, for the monolith cries out of my head.
Where did that signal come from?
Somewhere deep inside the shelter. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact location. My equipment didn't last long under that sea exposure, just like the Noontiders. One thing's for sure, a blast that powerful doesn't just happen. There must be a device. Something from the monolith's past, probably. There's a problem, though. The vents at the shelter don't work. Underground rooms are filled with toxic waste gas. This place is already falling apart without Horrors.
So I gotta fix the ventilation system to reach the source.
That's right. Horrors just started working on it. I think he even ordered some parts from Quiet before he left. I've got his notes. You can have them. Core's had everything planned out, so you'll have no trouble figuring it out. One more thing. Right now, you can only get underground from outside the base, to the northeast. After you're done with the vents, head there.
Perimeter! The sphere is under attack! I repeat, we've got contact and need reinforcements! There's a shitload of them! Shitload of what sphere? Stalkers? Noontide! They breached our defenses already! Fuck! Sukin is leading them! Sphere, please repeat! What's the status of your commander? Sphere, do you read? Over! Guys, an emission is coming. Everyone take shelter.
It is home now, brothers. The monolith is going to disappear.
says you're looking for the source of the signal that launched the monolith program. Made any progress?
Yeah, I found the emitter.
Great. Get it over to the chemical plant. We're waiting for you.
Skiff, come in. Did you get lost out there? Haven't heard from you since you left.
Some guys tried to take what I found at Faust's place.
Show me what you got. Maybe we can figure out what caused Noontide to become monolith again. I'm here, in my bunker.
Mute, come in. 8, Alphabet, Saba, Machine, are you there? They weren't on the island when the signal hit. Maybe they weren't affected. All right, let's see what you've got.
You were right. It's some kind of device. Do you know what it is?
An emitter. It was used to control the monolithians. When linked to the X network, it transmits commands on a psi frequency that no monolithian can resist. I've never seen one of these intact before, but I've come across some of the components. I even repurposed a few for extracting energy from the waste here.
Do you know how many of those emitters are out there? Did Faust mention anything?
Good thinking. After Azimuth, Strider asked me to listen to the old Monolithian network chatter again. I did come across a peculiar message. Faust told his men to reach out to their brother Sukin about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R mission. I assume he was referring to another emitter. But how did he get so many? Then again, if I found the components, nothing stopped him from doing the same. Does that mean I had a hand in this? That Monolith's return is my doing? And Faust's?
What are you gonna do now, Professor? Wild Island isn't safe anymore.
Where would I go? This place is my home. Noontide's home. Only the dead have no hope. That's what Horrors used to say. He was right. He was right all along. Noontide, do you copy? This is Wild Island. The modem out here. I'll be on this frequency every hour. If anyone can hear me, please respond.
Brothers, the professor and I, we've made, tomorrow we're going to show that will change our home forever.
To all stalkers, this is the end of Zalesia.
Where you headed? Keep it short or I'll put a bullet in you. After the signal, nobody will question it.
I'm a friendly. Here to see the Colonel.
Skiff, right? Come in, but don't go straight to the Colonel. See Major Dvoryankov first. That's an order.
Put the equipment on the table. I'll make sure it gets to the Colonel. He'll contact you when he's available. In the meantime, stop by our technician. He'll give you some gear to make sure you look the part.
Come here, Skiff. The Colonel ordered me to kit you out. Hope the size... Here, take this. This gear's top-notch, just like the Colonel requested. I've made a few extra enhancements too, based on our combat experience.
And now this? I didn't sign up for this shit. Like those armor-piercing rounds were rubber bullets.
Destroyed the programming of Noontiders and other ex-Monolithians. But their psi immunity has been compromised ever since Project X. I can't yet say how dangerous it is for regular people.
But it is safe to say you're a fucking failure, darling. Well, I guess it runs in the family. Remind me, why did you save this little sack of shit from X11? And you really think all this technobabble is gonna save your ass now? I should have kicked Dahlon's bullshit out of you a long time ago!
So you want me to dump it down for you? Fine. Here. See this mesh? The emitter is like the Dugas, but in miniature. The Dugas can be used to amplify Psi radiation. It's powerful enough to transmit another signal and destroy the Psi immunity of everything and everyone in the zone.
What? Some kind of brain scorcher?
In theory, yes. Only 10 times as powerful. That's just a rough estimate, of course.
Son of a bitch. You just want to do another experiment, don't you? Here we go again with your daddy issues. He can't stand to live in his father's shadow. Poor boy. Well, your old man also went to great lengths and ended up betraying the board and destroying everything. Oh, he was really pleased with himself, until he got shot. You were hired to fix the problems on this project. But now, the Institute lies in ruins, and my men are dead! What are you gonna fuck up next, Dolan?
But I succeeded.
The doctor is right, Colonel. He did succeed. The Alpha artifact has been found. Project X's network is restored and functioning. The Institute's mission has been accomplished. We may have underestimated Strider, but that's not Dalin's fault. Something else is going on here. Something we don't know about yet. But I'm sure the Ward is perfectly capable of dealing with these issues. Everyone needs to be on top of their game right now. Our goal is within reach.
Would you like to talk? See you later.
You heard everything, Skiff. Now let's not waste any more time.
Wait, Colonel. Skiff, the flash drive from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives. Do you have it?
Yes.
I hope that's the end of it, darling. Let's get down to business.
So, how are you planning to take the Dugas?
This time, I'm going to harness the full power of the Ward. My vanguard is already scouting the area. But you belong with the main force. Captain S.T.A.L.K.E.R will brief you on the details when you get to your position.
Do you have any more questions, Yevhen?
But who do you represent? Project X? The regulatory board the Colonel mentioned?
You're quite perceptive. That much is certain. Yes, the regulatory board. As for Project X and its scientific endeavors, we simply ensured its continuity during a period when the government was unable to dedicate itself to the study of anomalous phenomena. You don't need to know the details. So let's just say we're interested in anything that can propel humanity forward along the path of evolution. That includes the Zone.
What about the new home you promised me?
Do you want to live in a world where a fanatical sect tries to mold everyone in their own image? Because that's what they're preparing to do at the Dugas. Somehow I thought you had a different vision for the future. One where every human being will be happier than they were yesterday. Not the other way around. See you later.
All sorts of weird shit. But make all those other cataclysms sudden awakening sure as hell doesn't seem like a fucking accident. That's precisely why
Well, look who's here. Our junior research assistant. A real sight for sore fucking eyes.
What's our mission?
Our main mission is to divert the Monolithians' attention at the checkpoint, allowing for a safe landing. After that, the main forces will join the battle. Tachenko and his men will take down the sniper in the tower. That will be our signal to start the operation. Any questions?
I got it. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Here, you gotta gear up first. They'll let you know when it's time.
Wake up, soldier. It's time. Skiff, we need them gone before we're toast. We're on our way, St. Kevin. Make sure the LZ is ready. Copy that. All squads, prepare for the team. Primary LZ. We need fire support. What's going on there? What the fuck's going on, Sienkiewicz? Tachenko! Sniper! Copy that, Captain. I'm on it. doppelgangers? Is it true? Did you witness this firsthand? And why has the Colonel gone silent?
I think Korsunov's dead. Lots of others, too. And yes, I saw Faust's doubles with my own eyes.
This is very, very bad. I looked for any records regarding the incident with Faust in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives, but that alone might not suffice. I'm going to need your assistance. Get to SDC Malachite. There might be someone there who's heard about a phenomenon like this. We need all the information we can get. I'll reach out to you if I find anything substantial on my end. was hardly anything useful in our archives. Just a reference to research on so-called phantoms within a specific range, C radiation. I suggest you speak with Professor S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the head of Malachite. He's known for his forays into pseudoscience, but he's been studying the zone for a long time. He might have some insights. And Skiff, make sure you don't leave without getting some answers from him.
Alright, take it easy. We'll find the professor ourselves.
Keep that piece down.
More work? No rush, I'll do it nice and slow. Yep, don't be a stranger.
I can't concentrate.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the director of SDC Malachite. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
And I want to never have to hear about this subject again. But I suppose you're luckier than I am. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by Psi influence within the S.T.A.L.K.E.R range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older Psi consciousness technology. Psi consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter? That's their handiwork.
Psi consciousness? That rings a bell.
It was a faction of idealistic scientists from Project X. They aspired to cleanse the noosphere of the dark manifestations of human nature, to make the world perfect. However noble their intentions may have been, their execution was rather poor. In June 2006, a decade after the discovery of the noosphere, they tried to establish an unauthorized connection to it. The experiment spiraled out of control, leading to the emergence of the Zone. It now serves as a warning about the perils of impulsive scientific endeavors.
Where can I meet the Psi consciousness scientists? I need to learn more about their technology.
You're a few years too late. Psi consciousness ceased to exist in 2012 following the demise of all of its members. A stalker who goes by S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to reach the generators after deactivating the Wish Granter. Then he gunned down Psi consciousness. Evidently, he didn't take kindly to being used as a guinea pig.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
Malachite doesn't have any files on this research, but I know of a place where you might be able to find them. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was used to study induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to Malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
2 things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter. Talk to you later.
Howdy, eggheads. Care to tell me where S.T.A.L.K.E.R is?
Young man, I'd like to ask you.
Nah, don't bother. Just get S.T.A.L.K.E.R for us, alright?
Tell him We've got an appointment.
Wait until you laugh your asses off when I tell you some home base shit.
What the hell's going on?
About the zone, but it actually seems pretty nice. Of course it does, the old timer replied. The Chimera scared everybody off.
I heard that one back in boot camp.
ghastly and decomposing. As he walked around the corner, he passed me by with a blank stare. He didn't even look at me. Then the next morning he strolled past me again, alive and well, and greeted me as if nothing had happened. Not a trace of decay. I checked the center. It's powered down. It was off yesterday too. What does this imply? Do these illusions continue after the VPC is shut down? Have we made them too tangible? Or perhaps the issue lies with me, and I'm seeing things that don't exist.
My initial hypothesis is confirmed. The Psi influence within the ranges in which we operate at the center doesn't entirely cease even after a complete shutdown. We'll continue with the experiments on induced illusions, but all participants will receive specialized recovery medications from now on. Moreover, we are developing an emergency
Attention. A malfunction occurred during the launch of the mirror. Clear the realm of any foreign objects immediately.
to your seats.